Alright guys, I just made it down here. We got a trap laid down on one. It don't really look like no king in there. I think I seen what I seen in the yard the other night. But here's the other trap, one trap. And up here, get it to zoom in, see what it looks like. That's about all she got. But there's something in that cage up there. I'm sure he don't want to what's in that there. Not for a thing though. The possum's out and about. He got it big. Yeah, he just a mean one. They like to act mean. They probably tear you up to get a hold of you, but they're not that bad. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here checking traps today. It's been a couple days past since we set the ones over there, the footholds near where we had the coyote traffic. And we're going to go over here and check Bentley and Hunter's first and see what we got. Come on buddy, let's look over here for a minute. Nothing in it. Oh, they took your bait. The only things left is what's in the trap. So I guess we're gonna have to try something new and see what we get.
Probably Oreos.
Today we're gonna go pick up two of our live traps. No, don't go down. Oh, there's some right there in front of you, in it. You see the marshmallows in front of you on the bank? It's right there in front of your feet.
Yeah, they've been eating it. I want to shoot them.
Well,
I bet shoot them.
there was a squirrel out here playing when I walked out here, so maybe we can catch another in there. If not, we'll move the trap on down in the woods over here. And for right now, we're gonna go back here and check the footholds. And like I said, I gotta go get two more live traps here in a little bit that we got and put out. We're gonna try to catch a coon for a buddy of mine. He's turning coon hound, and we're gonna try to get him something to train with. He got a couple pups. All right, guys, we're over here with the trap now, and we're gonna see. We had a buzzard flying around here pretty regularly this morning. But come here, hold up. I don't see anything in him. We may have to go get some different type bait, because like I said, my bait was old. But yesterday we checked, and there was a deer that had smelt of it because it had tracks in some of the fresh dirt. But I covered the tracks up, so I was just trying to see.
What's that?
You know, if anything else had worked it or anything. I've got a couple trail cameras I'm gonna put out this afternoon. We seen some deer in the field last night out here. Well, it don't look as if anything's worked it, so I don't see any footprints of any kind in around it. And it don't appear that anything's been disturbed beside it, like something digging or anything. So right here's the two dirt holes, and right here's the pane for the trap right there.
They are.
It's kind of burned up with
there,
leaves, and then
here,
the stick was here. I just pulled it over a few inches, trying to make a funnel a little bit. Well, I guess we'll come back and check it this afternoon. And when we check it this afternoon, we'll put out trail cameras. We'll see if anything's coming to work it. And then, like I said today, I'm not sure, but if the guy's open at the hunting shack down there at Cover Run, Crazy Bear, we might get some bait throw in it and get some sheep's wool. We used squirrel this last time just to hide off a squirrel. I poked it down in there, and when you poke it sheep's wool or some kind of hide or hair or something in there, you gotta poke it all the way to the bottom so you make them work it harder. Be harder for them to get it. So, all right, stay tuned, guys. We'll check it over the next course of a few days and see how it goes. And we got a couple more to put out, so we may do that here either this evening or maybe tomorrow evening after church or something. So we'll stay tuned and we'll see what we get. Alright guys, we made it to the traps again this morning. We checked them last night and nothing in them. So we'll see if anything's worked them. I'm going to come back today and freshen up the bait in them. And it ain't showing that anything's been in it. I don't think. There might be a track or two right here, but I'm not sure what that is. The bobcat was out last night. I found him in the yard. So I may have to set this up a little bit different for a bobcat. Well, something made a mark right here, but it's not really enough to tell. It ain't nothing dug on it or anything, so I don't know. I gotta get a camera up. Been working with a video on that thing, and my phone's, I guess, not capable of pulling up videos. I guess, I don't know. I downloaded the app, and all it wants to do is go to a white screen, push play, and it don't do anything. So I know the camera works because we've had it on a computer before, that, you know, the same type cameras that done good on a computer, but I don't know. So we might make a couple more, leave these and put a couple more bobcat sets out over here on this other side over there. So we'll see. I think that bobcat's working in there, so I might go in there with a shotgun and try to knock him down. Because the property line goes way on over the hill. There's quite a bit of woods there, probably 4 acres of woods or more. So there'll be plenty to draw a bobcat in there if he's staying in the area. So, alright, well, stay tuned. We'll keep checking, and we might get them other 2 traps out here pretty quick, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we're down here gonna slip in the woods here. I'm gonna try to do all this one-handed, so I got traps in one hand. Got my binos in case we need to glass something, but I'll do one-handed. Try to sneak down here. I think I'm just too quiet about it. Try to avoid the back of the briars this time. I had these traps out somewhere else, but people have been messing around in a place they're not supposed to be in, so we kind of got to move it around. Get a little better grip on the trap. Put them down here. Dude's been using these pretty heavy. Crazy. They come out close to the house. We're gonna do a little scouting around because, like I said, there's a bobcat down here. Seen him last night. He was up at the fence post at the gate going to the barn. And I got a glimpse of him, just popped around the corner of the house. He was standing there and took off and beeline down here for the brush and come on. I heard him go all the way down through here. I had some mouth wall-like type things, but it wasn't really. It didn't sound like a bobcat, but it stopped it anyway. Kept looking around. Only thing I could see was just a little bit of eyes for just a minute, and it was gone. There's a pretty good gullyway down here, so I figured it runs down into a creek back here, about 400 yards from about here. But the property line, I can see the property line corner marker there. So we're going to stay on this side of that so we don't get in any trouble. And it's kind of secluded here. I don't think nobody doesn't appear to. And, we're just going to kind of check stuff like this. This is just a drainway coming down through here. And I'm sure that's a game trail right here, it looks like. But Mr. Bobcat's got to be in here. From what I see. I don't want to track it up too much, but I want to be able to scout it. So, yeah, see the property line goes up through there, and then goes around and down. Corners over there and goes way over through there and back up to the big field. We're pretty good here. I'm just going to find a good spot. Halfway to put them, drop some sardines in them. There's a heavy game trail right here. It's got to be deer or something. So, how am I figuring there's got to be coons in here too? We haven't seen any up there. It looks like a little coon den right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to zoom in. Kind of hard one-handed to see. Looks like something going in out there to the left of that tree root. It's wore down real heavy right up through there. Like I said, I don't know. There's a hollowed out tree up there. We can kind of scout around that thing. We'll see what that looks like. Alright, so here's what we're using for bait. Good old sardine. See, this goes right. This is a pretty easy trap to set here. Camber it over a little bit. We can get this to go back there, we'll be doing good. Well, I got it called in there. And there it is. Bring it up just a little bit. Where it can't really reach from the side. Alright. Now Mr. Coon's got to go in there to get it. Get this thing sitting pretty solid. There we go. That'll work better. What's this one? Alright, trap number 2 set. Now we'll just kind of glance around here and see if we see any kind of bobcat beans or anything. There's a hole in the bank up there. And there's water here too, I just found. Must be a spring in here. There's a little bit of flow of water down here, right there. A little bit of water coming out and draining down through there. Looks like it about half goes back up under the ground down there. So stuff going on here. We're gonna cross right here maybe. Alright, so we made it across now. We're gonna flip up here. See if there's any tracks around this hole. Yeah. I don't see nothing around it. Yeah, it ain't nothing there. Might just be washed out right there. Look like it went under there a little bit from the distance. I don't see nothing now. Just up there. Check it out anyway. So there is a, looks like a trail that comes down right here. It comes to it. So, I don't know if there's a hole here now. Yeah. Just dead end. Okay, we'll move on. Go back down the range. So we found another place here that looks like a really dead end. I don't really know if I want to travel down in there, but it's hard to really tell if there's any prints. I'm just gonna have to put some trail cameras up down in here. Right there's the fence line. I think you can see that flag. Looks like it goes back up that way, back up around, then it curves over at the top, goes way over, goes around this bottom, and then kind of cuts like this, and then goes over there. So we're still here. We're still good. But like I said, I don't see any tracks, but I wouldn't know why they wasn't in there. Because we really don't get as much rain. There's some kind of poop down there. I'm not sure what that is. Kind of dark. Hard to get the camera adjust. But it's very hard walking, I can tell you that. These leaves are slick. It goes right down there, and I don't know, maybe a couple 100 yards, 150 yards, there's a creek that flows through here and goes all the way down by the river. I just kind of want to check these dream valleys out and these little hillsides to check if any active den sites for, or any place for a cow or a coyote or a bobcat. There's a big brush pile right in there over on that side of the fence. That could be where he stays, but we can't go over there because I haven't talked to the landowner. Brush pile over here, trees down. And he could be anywhere, and it's good. Looks like a good place for a bobcat to me. So, see if we can't make around in this stuff. I've come up with a plan for catching the bobcat. I don't mean it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try for it anyhow. There's the other place looks like a coon been in and out. Holler tree. They really like those holler trees. I've been part of the way down here, but I ain't been this far down here since we've been here. So we're kind of exploring. You guys can explore with me this way. I mean, it might be a good place for something to get up in, but I don't see nothing real active on it. Most time, that stuff going in and out of holes, you can tell if they do or not. Kind of got to watch where you step right here. Holes all in this place. But the old bobcat, he's been through here several times last while. I can't never catch him on camera though. I guess I'm gonna have to start just video recording random. Maybe I can catch him, get a little bit of footage of him. Let's see. So, well, look there. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but right here, the deer was bedded here. May have jumped him. Sees it very well. Sometimes you can tell, yeah, maybe from this morning, the way it looks. But it ain't been no time soon. So we're gonna keep on moving. I've been looking on trees because a bobcat will mark its territory by scratching on a tree. Like a scratching post, like a cat, house cat. But I ain't seen none of that yet. Of course, I ain't done the zigzag pattern like I normally scout hard for, but just kind of come down here and get a look around. And I think what I want to do is I got that big large brush pile up here from this summer and a tree they pulled back here. from the previous cut that they cleaned the yard up. I think I'm gonna come back here in this little hole right here where it's secluded. I'm gonna put me a feather in the tree and do me a dirt hole dig there. Dirt hole set. Let's go up here and kind of look at it. Good track. I've been coming down through here. I've been walking along some of the game trails except for when I come up the fence line. I just kind of wanted to see on the fence line what it looked like. Well, maybe we can try to see if there's activity over there. Boy, this is a, I don't know if you can tell it on camera or not, but right here, it's a deer byway or something. Wild game trail. Well, they got her going on there. Sure, Bobcat will use it too. Been keeping my eyes open for sheds. Well, there's another one that cuts through here. Leaves is kind of turned where you can tell the deer been using it. Usually, if a deer uses it pretty regular, there ain't no trouble seeing. Where they been. They keep it fluffed up real well. I mean, for all anybody knows, that bobcat could be dented up in that thing. That's my brush pile right there, and the fence line goes way over there. Well, not way, but about 20 yards. Goes straight up to the corner over there. And then, what I was seeing on the map, the fence on this other side is actually well inside the boundary. So, find that marker over there. Might actually be able to set trap over there or something. Yeah, this is that big brush pile. We really never seen him until we started this brush pile. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's a female because it had a female mating call the other day, back a few weeks back, and that's about their breeding season. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all spot a shed in there or not, but I know a lot of YouTubers has videoed and walked right past. Like a couple I've seen here lately was shot a deer with a muzzleloader, and they was standing right beside it. They're hunting the public guys. I don't know, they may have found it afterwards after they celebrated, but you never know. Plus, these old sheds are bleeding in. It looked like just like a rotted stick. They're almost impossible to see. Looks like I'm seeing another trail up here, but it's more like a small game trail. Because I mean, you think the deer would use a little more open, but never know about them. They're so agile, they'll go anywhere. Let's get over here, and I'm going to check out some of this on this other side over here and see what about putting the set. Okay guys, I'm going to try to show you. I just found a cat scratch. If that's a cat scratch up that high, then he's a pretty big one. He. But look at all the cedar where it's been scraped off right there. I just happened to look around here. The only reason why I know it's a cat scratch is because it may have just started marking here or something. Because maybe it's why we hadn't seen one. It just moved in last little bit, but there's about the deepest claw mark, looks like. And then it's kind of ruffled up the stuff, and it's laying here on the ground. I don't think it's a deer rub because I smell pee all over it. It's like really stout right now. So maybe it's one. I ain't 100% sure on that, but it smells like really high, really rank urine, and then it looks like claw marks from what I can see. All right, guys, we're gonna walk up here and check this thing. I've already rebaited it, which probably didn't have to, but I want to kind of keep it as fresh as I can. That way, when the cows do decide to come through, then they'll actually smell it real well. I didn't put much on it, just enough to kind of get it going again. It's only been a couple of days, but let's get it. There's set number 2 over there, still undisturbed, and set number 1 we started with the other day, right there. Got the little bush for a backer. I'm gonna definitely get my camera out here, make sure ain't nothing working them, just not going to them, and make sure. But if they are working them, then I got another little trick that I like to use to kind of funnel them better. Because the way they are, they're almost, you can almost get around part of the way on one, except for the one over by the sticker bush. I don't think it's as bad for getting around. They might try to come in from behind the fence, but they're not going to get real close to the bait hole. So, but I've looked in the dirt places, and what little they are, the grass is still here pretty heavy, but just dead. And I haven't seen any tracks in the dirt spot, so at least nothing fresh. Of course, the top of the ground's drying pretty good. The wind's blowed the last few days, and sun's out. It's kind of behind the trees right now, but yeah, it's beautiful weather for Kentucky this time of year. Surprising that cold let up the way it did. A lot of times this time of year it don't let up very easy. If it does, it's just still pretty cool. But today it's another 50-some degree day. Gotta love it. But thanks guys for watching, and like and subscribe, and we'll try to keep these videos coming, try to get you a little better content to watch, and a little more interesting, hopefully. And anybody watching, let me know like the length of the videos, what y'all like to watch. I know people's busy nowadays in time, you know 15-20 minute videos, 30-40 minute videos. I might try to keep them around 30 minutes, because I take mine, over a few periods of time, of a few days at a time. So maybe we can get these trap lines started pretty heavy, and I gotta get some supplies. I ain't had a chance to get to where I need to go, and looked on Amazon, and time you pay shipping on this stuff, Crazy Bear down there's got all this stuff down there. It ain't much higher than the original price of Amazon, so best off just go down there and just stay local, take care of my local guys, and do it there. So stay tuned. Here pretty soon we'll be getting some more supplies and more things to do, and boys are loving this trapping. So if y'all want to follow this journey with the boys and I, and we'll hopefully get Amber out here and Aubrey out here to do a little bit more with them, and we'll be doing a lot of different things, because I got some more wood to cut. I got a little bit here now that's dry. Here in the next day or two, I'm going to be getting that out of here and getting it all rigged up and everything, and get ready for some more orders. Sold a few orders through the winter now, and ain't been real steady, but just here and there and stuff. But maybe by next year, by this summer, I can get a bunch more wood cut up and get ready for next winter. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing this year, and last minute. So yeah, y'all gotta stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Alright guys, I just made it down here. We got a trap lid down on one. It don't really look like no clean in there. I think I seen what I seen in the yard the other night. But here's the other trap, one trap. And up here, get it to zoom in, see what it looks like. That's about all she got. But there's something in that cage up there. I'm sure he don't want to what's in that there. Not for a thing though. Nobody touched the bait on now. It's still there. But let's see here what we got. There's some digging around and stuff. This one up here is one that had the stuff fluffed up, but it looked like the whole cage was moved. Old Mr. Possum's out and about. She got it beat. Yeah, he just a mean one. They like to act mean. They probably tear you up to get a hold of you, but they're not that bad. Alright. Don't really know where to let him loose and let him get back in a trap again, or move him on. So, well, guess I'm gonna decide on this, see what I want to do, because these old possums are diseased and nasty, stinky. They do make good furs though. I mean, they got pretty fur on them. But I don't know yet. Probably end up relocating. I'll probably take him up here to the neighbors, and he don't hunt or anything. He's got like 50 acres. All he does is farm it. He ain't got no animals over there. We might just do that. We'll see how it goes. But I'll go get some stuff and reset this trap and find something to put him in. And as we go get the kids at school, I'll probably just send him out into the creek bottom over there. Probably where he'll be happy at. Alright guys, he's on the truck. I called the landowner. Excuse my breathing. That's a mountain to walk out. Talked to the landowner, he don't care. He said drop him at the creek. Just let him go. So we'll take him on. Normally I put him down, but we'll just move him. He's a big one. So, alright guys, so we're back out here and at the brush pile, and we're gonna try to set up for this bobcat that's running around here. No promises, like I say. As always, I'm not professional, but we're gonna try to give it our best and give y'all some good content and hopefully catch something. But I've decided to actually put it on this side because I can hang that feather right up there, and then right back behind it I can dig down and put a bait hole right up against that grass or something in there. What I'm gonna do this time though, I'm gonna take two of my other traps, my foot traps. I'm gonna put it up there, and we're gonna dig us a dirt hole, do a dirt hole set here, 45-degree angle in under the log there, and I'm gonna put two traps out here. One, you know, because a bobcat will work around a little bit more than a coyote sometimes, you know, especially if they're older and smarter. But we're gonna give it a whirl here and get set up and see what we can do. I forgot my headphones and my speaker back at the house, so I want to talk a little bit louder maybe and get y'all some good decent audio, hopefully. And we're gonna give it a whirl and see what we can do here. Up and kind of what we're gonna do here is get a dirt hole and everything, trap set, everything right here first, and got me a decoy for here and all that. So I want to get my trap and stuff set first, that way I know whereabouts to put this feather up at and how high and everything. This first thing, get everything unwrapped here. Don't really want to disturb this. I guess I'll put some kind of backing over the back, up under there. Maybe I can keep him out here a little bit, because this nice little berm out here I think will be great. We want a left foot pad catch up there, so we're going to do a right foot down here. Maybe I change the line. Maybe do the left right here, because that way keep him out there and he'll come more to the open. This way. Ground's pretty hard down here. Rocks. Gotta love them. Wet dirt up here. There's some leaves. These bobcat sets, I found that if you leave the dirt hole back just a little bit, then better. Just have to watch and not leaving no room to go around the trap is the only thing. Dang. Plenty of rocks right in here. And like I said, I got some more supplies that I gotta go get. But for right now, making do with what I got. It's been a while since I trapped a whole lot. And over the years, I've kind of let some things go. Some supplies, my pan, and some traps and different stuff, but we're gonna get built back up here. One thing I remembered on the last set, had trouble bedding the traps because I didn't build the center of the hole down. I mean, I gotta dig a pit kind of for the chain and all that. So I didn't think about it on the last one, and got it about halfway there set, and I was like, well, maybe we should get a place for the chain and the stake to go. So that's what we're doing now. Trying to keep my hose getting tight, so that way good firm ground under it. It's got my good strong heavy hook on it. Got this built two swivels built in, so. I guess we'll have to dig it a little more. I think I got plenty of dirt for a couple sets. Dig a little more in the middle now that I took out the sides. Do that, you guys. I got my trap bedded. I guess you can see that right here. Got it staking. Now I went and got these cotton balls. I'm gonna stick a couple in underneath that trap pan. I didn't quite do it last time over here, and seems to work good. Keeps all that dirt out from underneath that trap pan. I left it kind of hollow over there. Hopefully that'll be all right, but if not, I'll pull it and redo it here soon. Maybe move them. I don't know. Maybe move them over here in the woods or something. Maybe something a little bit different. But this here will keep the dirt from getting in underneath that pan, and we'll actually let it set off. Okay, I'll get y'all in here. But yeah, that's what we're working with. Put cotton balls under here, keep anything from getting under that pan. Two of them works great, and they're spread out a little bit, so pretty fluffy, but they're flexible enough that it will still let it go off. So we will see how that goes. The trap is like fairly solid right now. Definitely, you know, step down. So, alright. So we can tighten these jaws up, get them some moving. Mostly keep it on the outside for the moment. Put the jaws and stuff in. No, much better. Go ahead and set the night lights. Should have done that. Alright, here we go. just a little more dry dirt on it. Keep the pan from freezing anything. Hopefully I don't set this thing off. A lot of dirt to the base. Make it nice and tight. I got the backside a little bit wide. Alright guys, so I know it's a little bit of work, but try to get that last little bit out of there. It'll be about a foot 14 inches deep. So, but this is the way I've done it in the past, and it worked out pretty good. So, alright, about a foot or so deep. Gonna get her bait in there. I don't know if I told y'all what this was or not, but this is actually calvings. That calving 7, I think is what it is. This is just like I said, stuff I had left over from before, and food lure. Hall Baker's Coyote Food Lure number 10. And like I said, this is leftover fox pee. And still smells like urine. Pretty rank. Put a little dab on there. Actual bacon. Take here. Get this stuff all the way down in there. Good chunk of it. Yeah, this is for bobcat, raccoon. I think it's like a number of things that it's good for. So we're gonna keep using it for now until I get me some more. It's kind of the way it is nowadays. Everything's expensive. You kind of deal with what you got for a little bit. Let's see. Alright. I think I'm going to take these cotton balls. I'm going to rough around in the dirt a little bit. We're going to try this for like sheep wool type thing. That way there's something covering the bait. I'll share it up to a couple of them there and see if we can't I'll jump back from the trip and just kind of combine it, see if I can get it shredded with these gloves. That way you got to work for it. I got it pretty deep in there. He just can't come up and take it. Only problem is mice like this kind of stuff, so it might actually try to come and take it. That's a lot of times what people think is something stole this bait and got around this trap, but most times if you put a trail camera on there, you'll find that there's a darn mouse got in there. That way it gives him some kind of eye appeal. That way he kind of knows something's in there. And like I said, I got it on 45 degrees, so he's got to come over here to see. And that's a 2.5 inch pipe, which I watered it some, so maybe just a hair bigger. But that is the way it is. I'm going to make a trip back down to Crazy Bears maybe this weekend, and maybe we'll have us some new trapping supplies. Depends on what he got back in. Hopefully he did. Alright. I guess take the gloves off. We're gonna move some stuff around here. Get my feather put up and yeah, sorry about that feather, I'll tell y'all. Get rid of this dirt over here. Alright, this feather comes from a older couple out of Glasgow that they had a parrot and raised it from a baby, and then a few years after they got their parrot, they rescued one. And try this first. And they're really nice people. The guy, he brought them out on the back porch because, as they say, the parrots are very territorial, so you got to kind of watch, you know, about being around them if they're not used to you. Apparently, they give him some good eye appeal here too. And that feather's blue, and you know, come off a blue parrot, of course. Can't remember what they're called exactly, but anyway, it's got red on it. So I thought maybe we'll just use this. I got a couple more at the house and stuff that we was given, me and a buddy of mine, and just tie this joker on here. See what we can come up with. I don't think it's going nowhere there. It's just supposed to flap in the wind. Gives them a little bit of eye appeal. I'm gonna fix some sticks along the side of this to kind of funnel him in, because the cat's more picky about where he puts his feet than a dog does. So we'll break off a branch here and we'll make some. There you guys, bring it in here a little closer. You can see the cotton ball back in there. He's got something to look at, and then got a stick I put right over the hole. That way he don't try to get back there, dig it up too much. I put stakes up here and funneled him in pretty tight right there. Keep him from going around the trap. So, a little stick sticking up both sides. That'll direct him right in there. And leave all this open up here so he's got a little wander room. Now, if he wants to work it a little bit, maybe, hopefully he'll do it. So, here's what the feather looks like flopping in the wind. He can see it over the log from the woods, and he can see it from up here. Anything moving will catch his eye. I mean, them things are slick. They almost got X-ray vision almost. So, pretty crazy. I've been on a hunt before and had a bobcat come in, and he was sitting in the bushes. I almost didn't see him, just happened to see his silhouette, and then he moved his head, and I definitely knew what he was. But he was enough bushes that I couldn't really get a good shot on him, so I didn't want to take it. And only thing I done was move my gun just, I mean, a couple inches, kind of get it lined up where I had my scope right there where he was going to walk out, and that's all it took. He beelined out of there, he was gone. And never did call another one on that stand again in that area. So, they're pretty slick. But that's what we got right here.